And just like that, everything looks like crap again. It looked so nice here yesterday morning, last evening. Bauer in the window waving. Last evening everything was so nice. The ground was hard, the lake was frozen, everything was white, no more mess. The driveway was nice, drive in and out, everything was frozen, no water holes. And then bang. And now here's what we got. Looks like the winds died down. The rain is still coming down, but not as near as crazy as what it was. It's a good 2.5 foot deep hole right there. There's just water absolutely everywhere. The ground's frozen, so it's not really absorbing it. You can see the little hockey area is completely destroyed. Which is an absolute bummer, because that was really cool yesterday with Bauer to get out there on the ice, but that's destroyed. There's water everywhere. It's just brutal. Like, it's just absolutely brutal. Almost a year of this. We had all that dry weather last spring. We had the forest fires around here, and then it's just been nothing but rain since June, really, but especially July on. Last winter wasn't this bad, but it wasn't cold. We never got on the lake last year at all. We had that one cold weekend in February. It was like -40, which is the coldest days Nova Scotia's seen on record. And it still didn't do enough to be able to get out on the lake skating. Water pools up bad right here in this area because everything is kind of tapered this way right now, which I'll have to correct, obviously. So I dug this little trench to let the water off so that this wasn't a huge hole here full of water. It's like a brook right now. And I think, I don't know if I said earlier in the video, you can see the water coming from everywhere. I think it's supposed to be like +8 or +9 on Saturday again with a bunch more rain. The truck's so clean though. So that's one positive thing. But yeah, this just sucks. The walkway down here is completely underwater. Like, actually underwater. Usually the last little bit with as wet as what it's been, it wouldn't be underwater until you walked on it, but this is all messed up from those heavy rains that we had in July. It's got this lifted off its post, but you can see this section is actually underwater now. Tony, hey, Tony, come on, let's go, girl, come on, let's go. Just wild. This is not what I grew up with, that's for sure. And I don't believe a lot into climate change and all that. I'm sure it might be a little factor, but I really don't buy too much into that. Debate that however you want, say what you want, but I don't think that's the case. I think there's other causes for what's going on, just cycles that the way the world goes through, like the stars, everything. I don't buy too much into the climate change. Wow, just crazy. Winter is like just destroyed, just like that, one day. All that hard work to get the place looking like winter, and then one day it's just gone. really hope next winter is like an actual winter around here. I don't really care for the snow, but just some cold, consistent weather would be great. Anyway, folks, Nova Scotia weather recently. It hit us again. And now we've got the river back in the driveway. So I left yesterday after the rain had pretty much stopped. It rained last night a bit, and this wasn't going across the road. So this comes from quite a ways away, I would say, because it takes a while during the heavy rains for this actually to happen. It doesn't happen during the heavy rains. It happens after the heavy rains. I mean, it's pretty deep. Like, that is a lot of water coming from somewhere. That's gonna be great once I put a culvert or two across there and build that road up so that stops happening. But before I do my own road work, well, I gotta do some road work to other places so that I can actually get paid to do road work to my own road. So there is the machine dropped off, ready to go. So now I'm gonna take this back to the pit, drop that off, grab the Tundra, go get some different color flagging tape, and go up to the house and print off the diagram, because the customer that I'm doing this work for, he's over in Thailand, I believe. Thailand or Taiwan? I have to take a look. There's a lot of stuff marked through here that they did when they were here, but they sent me a diagram with measurements, and I've got an app that I can see property lines and all that sort of stuff. So basically there's going to be a driveway going in here, and then down to the lake. It's going to be a house built, septic, all that stuff. But first things first, we need to get in and dig a test pit for the septic, so the engineer can design the septic system, and then they can get their building permits based off of the septic approval. So I got to punch a way through here down to where the septic is, dig the test hole. That's step one. Obviously we can't get the machine in until we make our way through all this stuff, but I'm gonna go up and print off the diagram. What's this one say? Driveway. So I gotta go up and print off the diagram so that there's no mistakes. I don't wanna mess things up, that's for sure. For now, I'm gonna take down the minimal in order to get in there. A lot of this stuff we can just kind of push out of the way. Most of it, though, will probably end up being cut, just because I don't want to damage too many trees around it. I want to try to make this as neat as possible. They've got things labeled really well. I think they got the red mark is where their right-of-way ends. So we've got, I've got some boundaries, there's some stakes. They got it really well done out on the diagram, so that's how I'll have to do it. I'm sure this one probably says driveway too, maybe, or it says leave or something. Do not remove. So, they've got it labeled pretty good, that's for sure. But all right, let's go grab the Tundra, do a little bit of running around. Riley's gonna grab the ram. I can say the ram now because I only have one instead of saying the dually. He's gonna grab the ram. He's gonna come here with the saw and stuff. I'm not gonna be able to spend a lot of time here today myself because Bauer's homesick, and Ashley's gotta work too. What does this one little one say? R6. I don't know. Anyway, well, I was just heading by, and Riley just got a hold of me and said, how deep and how wide do you want this test pit? So he got her in there already, like 2.5 hours, and he's pretty much got a hole punched through to do it. Sort of weaseled his way through the easy spots for now. I can hear kids screaming. Yeah, he's down there. Picked his way through some of the holes. Made her in through. Alright, so it is now Saturday. Started this on, what day was that? Wednesday. We had that last rain, wind, crazy, stupid storm. And here it is Saturday and we're getting another one. So trucks have been busy hauling non-stop on some, contracted out on some jobs. I got at least one load, maybe 2 loads of logs that need to get out to the mill. So I want to try to get them all done today before we get weather. It's supposed to start with snow and then switch over to rain, high winds all over again, rainfall warning, storm surge warning, wind warning, everything. So I'd like to get the logs all out there hauled and done before this weather hits. So let's see. I just can't get over this weather here in Nova Scotia. It's driving me nuts. That, folks, is a load. So I can climb up here. Oh, jeez. She is loaded. Every hole I could find. Even to the point where they were falling off. I try to get one more on it. There it is. Freezing rain is starting now. Okay, well, I'm gonna head her on out, see what takes place. The freezing rain literally just started. Not fun stuff to drive in. We're into a pretty good stretch of ice pellets here. So far the roads are pretty good. It's a lot easier to tell obviously when it's snow involved versus ice pellets. It can change really quickly with that. Ashley was talking to the guy up here at the mill and he said that it's ice pellets and snow up there. Hopefully, you know, the roads are good until I get there and get dumped off and get home. Then I really don't care what takes place. I hope everybody stays safe, but it's funny, they just said on the radio that rain showers today. They're not talking about anything about snow or ice pellets. Here it is. It's beating off the window there pretty good right now. But I'm gonna keep trucking on. I'm over halfway there, I'd say, right around halfway. So I don't think I'm gonna turn around now. If I gotta take her super slow, then I gotta take her super slow. Right now I got lots of weight on the back, obviously. Coming back through, I won't have any weight in the box. That's when it can get even a little bit trickier. Other than stopping, you know, with the weight in the bed, she's not gonna stop as quick. But Nova Scotia weather, here she is. Okay, so now it's getting nasty. Very quickly. Very quickly. So far I got lots of traction. I'm more worried about going back, to be honest, than I am right now. Right now I've got a very large load of logs, hemlock, which is heavy, dense, in the back of this truck. Going back, I'm not gonna have any weight. Anyway, I'm just gonna take my good old time. I'm way too far into it now. I'm getting close to being there. Probably another 5 minutes. and I'll be there, so I'm not turning back. But she is nasty. Alright, I honestly can't even really see. I can't believe how bad this got this quick. I'm so close though. I can't see hardly anything. And actually, when I look through the camera, it actually looks better than what it does here in person. I'm gonna flip my four-ways on. Well, alright, now the rain looks like it started. I just dumped and I'm on my way back now. That power line laid over. It's been like that for quite a while and nothing's been done about it yet. The power rates are through the roof. Yeah, so the snow-covered roads are now going to get slushy, but luckily a plow did go by while I was dumping, so that was nice. I got a little welding to do. The barn door lever let go from the top bracket, sort of top of the tailgate swung down. That was fun, getting back in the groove so that the hitch lock, tailgate lock, would grab it. Very quick little easy fix, but that tailgate's heavy. Well, we made it back. I'm glad, because Bauer really wanted to go and I didn't want to deal with the car seat and all that stuff, and I'm really happy that he didn't come, because that would have been, as slow as I went, I would have gone 20 times slower. But anyway, we're back. It went good. Now the rain is coming down pretty hard again, and the wind's starting to pick up. So we'll have to see what tonight brings, but they're saying a bunch more winds and a bunch more rain. Like, that's what we need here in Nova Scotia, is more rain and wind. Can we just get a winter or some dry weather? Is that too much to ask? We had some dry weather obviously last year in like May and June when the wildfires were taking place, but they were started by idiots, to be honest, for a lack of a better word. Both of them were man-made, outside of what you may hear, but both of them were man-made. The one in Tantallon was guys doing construction, building a house, decided it was a great day to burn stuff, materials, caught on fire. The ones down in Shelburne, they were burning tires with hay stuffed inside of them. Great idea, right? Anyway, I'll take some dry weather, please. Alright, so as you can see, the wind and the rain is really starting to pick up out here now. See what tonight brings. Trees are bouncing around. Got some food on the grill. Storm food. I gotta head out to the store and grab a few things. Brutal. Like, why can't it just be cold? Normal winter, like an actual winter should be. That'd be great. I'd love to be out there right now, you know, with a couple buddies and some kids playing hockey on the lake with some snow. That's what winter is supposed to be. Okay, so yeah, it is nasty. I mean, as much as I'm complaining right now about the rain and everything, luckily it is not snow. Because if all this rain was coming down to snow, it would be bad. Little rain jacket on, needs help. It is windy. Shit. Takes the breath right out of you. taking trees down. Check this out. This is not what middle of January is supposed to look like in Nova Scotia. This sucks. I hate it. Can't stand it. Like, I'd rather it be snow. Actually, now I'm thinking about it, I'd rather this be snow. Okay, holy crap. It's really bad. I think it's worse than what they said it would be. Oh my. So, whenever we get these really big windstorms, if we're back here, we'll take the trucks and park them away. And this storm wasn't supposed to be as windy as the last one, which I had the trucks parked over here for that. But man, it seems worse. Like, quite a bit worse. So I mean, there's trees everywhere on this property. I keep cutting, but you can't hide from it. There's no like super safe spot, but this is definitely safer over here than what's over there. So I got mine moved, now I got moved Ashley's. But yeah, you can see there's still a water hole here, but it is flowing like crazy all over that way. And of course, Ashley parks going forward, even though I always keep telling her that in an emergency, your first move should always be forward, not back. Now let's hope the keys are in here. Yes. Well, it's the next day. Storm is gone. Now we're just left with a lot of water laying around and soft ground all over again. Water holes absolutely everywhere. So right now I am hauling a load of brush. My absolute least favorite thing to haul. This is my third load heading out now, and then I should have enough logs geared up. Riley's back there cutting right now. I should have enough logs geared up that I can haul a load of logs out today. Get them. Well, today is much better driving through here. Right through here yesterday is when it was nasty. Much better today. I definitely prefer this. Got a very good sized load of logs on. Again, 2/3 hemlock, and a third spruce. Oh, I'm tired. Well, I think I'm gonna dump this load off, take this truck to the pit, grab the Tundra, and call it a day, call it a weekend. A bit of an interesting one yet again with the weather. Well, folks, that's gonna wrap up this one. It's gonna wrap up the weekend. Head her on home. Supposed to get a little bit of snow tonight. Look at this crap. Then we're getting snow. Oh. Anyway, I guess it is what it is. that is it, folks. So I hope you enjoyed it. I know I'm not enjoying the weather, but hopefully you enjoyed the video somewhat. But that's it. Oh, what a mess all over again. This was nice and hard. So until next time, take care, stay safe, and we will see you then. Bye.